Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Rome, and we are back with some Total War Warhammer 3. Now, I've had some trouble with this one today. It crashed on me a lot throughout the day, and when I looked up constantly crashing, I got lots and lots of hits. And the standard, make sure your graphics cards are updated, yada yada yada, BS this, BS that, was there. And then I saw one. I was beginning to wonder what the hell. Why are there so many hits, and why does everybody not have anything beyond, the basics? Finally saw a comment. Somebody said, "Look, it's probably not you. It's probably the game. There are a lot of people with this problem." And then somebody else said it's been happening since a specific patch. So it does appear to be some problem with the games. Now, it just so happens that AMD did release a graphics card patch today, or update today. So I did update that driver. I have verified the files twice. The second time seems to have done the trick. I was able to play through more than 10 minutes of the prologue, finally, for the first time all day. And so we are going to give it a go and see what happens. I did try starting a new campaign earlier, but it just kept crashing on me. But we're going to jump back in. We're going to go to new. We're going to go Mortal Empires. We are going to go. I'm going to show you the factions. Whoops, hold on. It's not quite what I wanted. We got Beastmen. We got Bretonnia. We have Demons of Chaos, Dark Elves, Dwarves, the Empire, and this is one of those recommended for the first campaign. Grand Cathay. These are the rulers are dragons, essentially. Also recommended. Greenskins. High Elves are our final recommended race. We've got Khorne, the Vampire Coast, Tzeentch, Tomb King, Slaanesh, Skaven, the Ogre Kingdoms, which is, I believe, there's some. I haven't bought the DLC for this one. There's a specific deal. I think there's two DLCs I don't have. This happens to be one of them. Nurgle, Norska, Lizardmen, Kislev, Vampire Counts, Warriors of Chaos, and Wood Elves. I am going to go with Bretonnia for this first one. And we are going to go with Rapunza de Leones, of the Cavaliers de Leones. She is actually a DLC from Total War Warhammer 2, which is interesting. However, you actually have to have it. Not only do you have to own it, but you have to have it installed for her to be available. So that's a little annoying. But I got it installed. She is available. I don't know how many other people come from the DLCs. I think there's 30 DLCs that I have for Warhammer 2, Total War Warhammer 2, and another 14 or 15 for Total War Warhammer 1. So there's a lot of previous DLCs. Anyway. She walks in the footsteps of ancient errantry knights amongst the coast of Araby's haunted dunes, smiting Bretonnia's enemies in the lady's name. So, we get control +3 for all provinces, upkeep -50 for embedded heroes, melee defense will be +8 for our questing knights, but our diplomatic relations will be -80 with the Vampire Counts, Vampire Coast, and Tomb Kings. She do not like the undead. Her specific effects, she gets +4 chivalry every turn, physical resistances. Oh, God. Oh, it's 9:40 already. I gotta get this recorded, edited, get to bed so I can be to class at 8 in the morning. Leadership +5 for peasants, and Halo of Maidenly Wrath. So essentially, she is good for the peasants. So we're getting a little bit more out of them than you normally do. She starts with a spearmen at arm with shields, some questing knights. Remember, they're gonna get +8 to their melee defense. Some peasant bowmen, +5 physical, and we get some extra leadership. Men-at-Arms of the Polearm, Knights of the Realm, Foot Squires, and some Field Trebuchets. So a little bit of siege works there. So a pretty well-rounded unit. We've got, like I say, we've got some mounted units, some infantry units, some archery, and one siege engine. And we're going to go ahead and start the campaign. I have no idea. I started in this. I jumped in the first fight, which was a mistake. And then it crashed on me 5 minutes into the fight. So that's as much as I've seen so far. So we'll see if we can get farther this time. We did have the same loading screen last time, though, because I remember discussing whether I was going to read it or just cut the loading screen out. And I did what I did this time. I just kind of talked while ignoring it, more or less. It'll end eventually. Maybe. Is doing the standard Windows things, right? Where it goes to 95% and then just sits there for an hour.
no evil, for I am guided by the lady's divine will. She watches over me and shows me the way.
All right, so last time I jumped into this fight, and we didn't do well. This time, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add him. Maybe. Grants 50 experience per turn to units serving in the parent army. Okay, well, let's fire that. Now, can we grab some more people? We've got some more knights. We can get 3 people. When garrisoned or in the encamped stance. Which are we in? I did play through part of the prologue tutorial, trying to remember, but I have not done all of it. Let's take a look what we got here. We are supposed to eradicate enemies of the fellow. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Eradicate enemies of fellow Bretonian factions to give the option to form errantry confederations. All right. So if we help them out, they'll join us. I misread that last time, but this makes more sense. We need to garrison our armies and settlements, garrison your armies in settlements, provide the water supplies. Deploy the cloying thirst brought on by the scorching desert sun and water supplies before venturing the desert. All right. Or we'll get attrition. Win battles to avoid avoid unchivalrous actions to progress through chivalry. Acts of chivalry exemplify the knightly order. Great benefits are bestowed on those who follow the Grail Companion's code. Gives us more levels, receive bonuses, including access to the Green Knight. We need to achieve heroic victories to grant your armies the blessing of the Lady, protecting them from physical damage. Complete challenges pledged by your characters towards vows and troths to gain powerful rewards. Way of life is built on code of honor, under which solemn knightly vows are taken. Including various pledges, characters can progress towards ultimately finding the Grail and attaining the Lady's blessing. All right. Maintain balance in the use of peasants between armies and farms to avoid adverse economic. Okay. There we go. What is technology, diplomacy, objectives? I am going to go back here first.
The heat is cruel. Be watchful. Be ready.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and recruit.
Recruitment is available to boost your armies far from home, my lord. Yet such flexibility comes at a price. Build your forces close to home where possible.
All right. So this is where we could have changed our stance. We could have gone to camp if we needed to. Local recruitment whenever possible. Less expensive. And yes, it is. I mean, 700 versus 1300, right? Okay. We've got 6,000 and we make about 1,700. This is a good chunk of what we make every week. But I think it would help. We've got some questing knights and we have some knights of the realm. I like cavalry. So I think I'm going to grab one more. Men-at-arms. The men-at-arms and the spearmen-at-arms are the same cost. So what do we see? Poor leadership, poor leadership. These are expendable. Also expendable, but they're anti-large, charge defense against large foes. Just expendable. Melee attack is 18. Melee attack is 27. Better defense. So these guys have better attack and weapon strength. These guys have better defense. Not as good a charge bonus. But they're better against large, and they do have charge defense against. One of each? I think that'll be fine. Now, let's take a look at the town itself.
Bretonnia.
Training fields. Unlocks recruitment of men-at-arms and spearmen-at-arms. We've got that, but we could get the rally field. That's going to get us men-at-arms with shields and spearmen-at-arms with shields. That is not bad. Nothing we can do there. And that is where it needs to be. So we have to get, we got to get more people. insufficient funds, actually. So apparently we have the people. I don't think we do. Population surplus of 2. I've got 0 surplus. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. This happens to belong to here, so we need to get El Hike and Fierce. There's El Hike. Where might Fierce be? Oh, right there. Right there. I didn't see it behind Kadon there. I saw Kadon and went, oh, well, there we go. So our goal is to take over the rest of this and defeat Kadon there. Okay. Technology. What are we... I guess that's what we'll work for first. Diplomacy, we'll take a look. Okay. They don't hate us. They don't love us. Good enough. I'm going to leave that alone for the moment because I don't think there's going to be much of that we can do right now. Objectives, we need to get some banners. Establish a trade agreement. Win 3 battles. Okay. Establish a trade agreement with the following faction. Greybeard's Prospectors. Okay. 3 battles against the Tomb Kings. And maintain a total of 5 units of questing knights. Okay. Okay, well, I think we got most of that figured out. Let's take a look at our characters real fast.
For Bretonnia,
we've got
the lady.
We've got no gear. We've got no ancillaries. Okay. She does have a mount named Suleiman. Boldly charges Rapunze into battle at the apex of her feared lance formation. Okay. We're going to stick with that. And then skills. All right. She has Suleiman. So we're going to have to work on some of these. Vows. I don't know anything about these vows, so we'll have to figure out how that goes.
To a solemn vow of duty. Choose a pledge that will benefit the lady the most in return for her blessings.
Okay. So when Clarion Call is sounded out, she already got that one? Is that what we're saying? Looks like she's already got these 2. So she's got Knight's Vow, Upkeep Released for Knights Errant, Knights of the Realm, Pegasus Knights, Corruption. Okay. And Questing Vow. Questing Knights. All right, so Questing Knights, Knights of the Errant, Knights of the Realm, and Pegasus Knights we're good with. Grail Vow will help with Grail Knights and Guardians. Clear, that makes sense. So I guess we kind of start at the top or at the bottom. Raise 5 major settlements. Kill 5 enemy lords. Defeat a legendary lord. Let's start with... Sure, we'll go with that. And quests. All right, when she first faced Chaos, Rapunze broke open the reliquary of the village Grail Chapel and took up the ancient sword she found there. The quest battle for this item will be issued at rank 7. Okay, so we just got to get to rank 7, and that will get us there. All right, so now let's take a look at
Is it time?
Henri. Again, we don't have any gear. He also has a warhorse, about it, boarded warhouse. I can't talk today. You guys didn't hear it because none of my previous videos actually made it live because I had so many problems. But I have been flipping the second syllable. Actually, I've been flipping the first syllable of 2 words in a row. So the second word, the first word will have the first syllable of the second word and the second syllable of the first word and vice versa. Now, I do have a touch of dyslexia. I always have. I do occasionally flip letters, not so much around, but just in place. I occasionally confuse letters and numbers. I'll write one instead of the other. But I have never, ever before that I know of or caught myself swapping syllables within words before. I don't know if that means I'm getting worse or I'm getting better. I'm getting better at getting worse. But it is an interesting... I can't even think of the word now. Development. There we go. And I think I got all those right syllables. All right, so he has his warhorse. We can get him chainmail. We can get a blade master. We can get him some training. All right, what vows do he has? Do he has? close enough. For the way today's going, we're going to live with that. All right, so he's got a knightly vow as well. We can pledge to duty, 5 hero actions, be present in a region 5 times when building completes construction. Okay. Rank up 5 times after taking the pledge. That's probably the best time to do it because that's going to be the fastest 5 levels we get, right? So we'll go with that. Realistically, the building 5 was probably the easiest one of that, but that's okay. I'm going to end our turn here, and then we're going to go after that dude. I think we'll be okay now. All right. I forgot how long these turns were. 272 factions units to go, I guess. Greybeard, we got to get a trade deal with them. All right, and he's going to go that way. Interesting. Does that mean that we could potentially sneak on Ferris? Let's see, what does it have? It's a minor settlement. Got military presence. I'm going to make a run for it.
You ask too much. In the lady's name.
Overview, garrison. Oops. Peasant economy. Your wars rage long and intensely. There's much need a soldier in the front line, yet your levy upon the peasant populations create problems. Not only that, but many of these men claimed by war will never return. Carry on drafting too many peasants cannot be guaranteed. Oh, okay. So I get bonuses for them, but I can't take too many. Failure to prepare the Cavaliers, Cavaliers' armies take on water supplies every time they enter settlement. Unity for the desert for 5 turns. All right, so we've got 5 turns, essentially, before we run out of water. All right, so you...
Certainly. In Bretonnia's name.
Oh, I can't cross there. I got to go through the town, and then I can take the boat there.
I pray for cooler climes.
Why can I not move?
We will march later.
Okay, if you say so. All right, so we have to go through the town to get there. All right, I'm fine with that. We do, because we're Bretonnia, we do get some advantages upon the waves. Let's see if we get attacked this time. We might not have a choice. Is he coming after us? All right, well, we'll take the fight. It says close victory, blow.
You do not need to oversee every skirmish in person.
Gods
of war on this world.
We're not going to auto-resolve this. We're going to try this one. We might lose it, if I'm honest. You shut up. But it's our first fight, right? It does say close victory. I was on the way of losing last time when it crashed on me. But I have done a little bit more recruiting this time. So we will give it a go. And if we lose, we lose. If we lose, I'll know next time to do something different, you know. Be a fast series. All right, our bowmen have poor leadership, poor accuracy, but good range. Put them back there with the catapult. Let's kind of see what we got here. We don't know how he's set up.
May only be reached through rigorous training. Even the most skillful of generals must practice their craft.
I think this is okay. Questing knights, knights errant on one flank, knights of the realm on the other. We've got our 2 heroes in the middle.
Fury!
Okay. Catapults him back with our archers. I think that's fine, honestly. I think I'm okay with that. I think we just start the battle.
What orders?
Be sure to position your troops accurately in battle, my lord. Drag out your formations for best effect.
I think I'm going to stay here. Dire Wolves, Karen Race on the edge. They're moving forward. What do we got moving up here? Dire Wolves, Black Knights. Okay.
Knights of the Iron!
All right, we'll charge them in.
Peasant bowmen! For the Grail! Loose!
See if we can crush this flank first. Get some arrows on those guys. You just put shots into there.
Field trebuchet!
All right, they're bringing more people in, but this group is almost done.
The enemy attack your flank. Commander, drive them off.
Not yet, they don't. I think for the moment we're okay.
Know my strength! The lady's sword!
Hey! Bretonnia!
Peasant bowmen! Stick 'em good! Yes!
Fire!
How are our knights doing? Knights are doing okay. They're doing okay. The question is, can the rest of us hold while we do this?
What we smashing?
How about there?
Bretonnia!
We finish that unit, then we can get in on that unit. How we doing over here? How are you doing?
Command me!
Orders?
All right, one unit just died. All right, trebuchets are beginning to put some shots on these guys. They're kind of clustered here in the back, so hopefully we can get away with it without taking too much damage. We're doing okay-ish here, but not great. Looks like,
Your warriors tire, mighty lord. Their exertions dull their ability to fight. Give them time to rest, even amidst the thickest of battles.
yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. I'm sorry. We are slightly ahead. Which means they're losing more than we are, but they have a lot more to lose. So, as soon as we get a chance, we'll do this little explosion thing here. It'd be nice if we kind of finish that skeleton army unit off soon. Here, can you go after that? That unit's close to dead.
Fire! Withdraw!
Are you ready to pop this thing off? 4,
Raven warriors
3,
run from the battle,
2,
my lord.
1.
Hunt them up and send them back to the fight.
Go after this dude.
With fury!
You go after him too.
Seek glory!
You guys done over here yet?
To rally, sire.
No, you guys are running.
Nerves, and they will be able to rejoin the fight.
Are you guys doing better?
Take the ground! To victory!
Everybody's running. It's going bad. These guys are just about broke, though. We'll charge in here with these guys. If she can kill their boss, that will help. Where's Henri?
For Lilke!
Withdraw!
Knights errant! Swiftly!
Oh, here, go to the back of these guys.
My lady!
For the lady! Orders? Yes, my lord! Protect Bretonnia!
Come on, we gotta finish these two groups off. They're almost done. You ready to blow up again yet?
Ready!
Get out of here! For the lady!
You guys need to get in on this. Why are you not killing this guy?
Direct my blade!
My soul is aflame!
This is just, I mean, they just have so many more than us that even though they're so close to broke, Oh, are we not actually attacking? Did we go after somebody else?
For honor!
I don't know what's going on there. Those guys will get turned around. You,
The Bretonnia!
shoot somebody. How about you shoot him?
Fill 'em with owls!
Orders, my lord! Knights errant! Charge! Protect Bretonnia!
Righteous fury!
Knights of the Helm!
Get back in there. All right, we're doing okay. Still 50-50. But their numbers are down below our numbers, and they started with double our numbers. So while this is going to be a hard-won fight,
Withdraw!
Stake 'em good!
you know, I said we could kill that guy.
The general flees the field, my lord. A shameful display.
No, we're fine.
God help us!
We have lost our trebuchets, though.
We are ready! Glory calls! For Bretonnia! Spearmen at arms!
Get in on that fight. What are we up to? Okay, our knights are charging in. There we go. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Maybe that's what we should have done in the first place. Maybe we should have just charged their lines with the cavalry into their base lines and just got some big, huge charges off on them.
Righteous fury!
Peasant bowmen!
We are on skirmish mode.
Bretonnia!
Withdraw!
Get 'em!
What are we up to now? They're down to 253. Wheel about. Go for those guys. Save our missile unit. Henri. Oh, you're just about done. You stay where you're at. Oh, no, that's their guy. That's their guy. Ah.
God help us!
Can you get back in on that? How about you guys? Can you charge him?
Get out of here!
That's Henri. Get him in there.
Doing your bidding!
The enemy general has been wounded in battle, my lord, and can no longer lead his troops. Press home your advantage.
Peasant bowmen! Kill 'em!
The lady awaits!
Pull back!
Are they going to regroup here?
Withdraw!
No. No, they're not.
Squires!
Quick now!
Oi!
I am prepared! In Bretonia's name!
Attack!
Take care of those. What are we down to? They're down to 116. Let's wipe those two units out, then we'll worry about these guys later.
Pull back!
That's fine. Don't get killed by these guys.
Armed and ready! For my liege!
Shift it!
Some arrows in on that fight. Do the best we can there. What are they down to? They're down to 98. Nobody's got any leadership. Hey, is her ready to explode again? Another unit goes down.
Withdraw!
Peasant bowmen!
We're getting there. They're down to 80, but we've got 150 left. Man, what a fight.
Leg it!
Run, run.
God help us!
Send
We just can't handle these guys. These Karen rates are just nasty.
Battle ready! Vanquish them!
You finish that.
A victory!
Spearmen at arms!
They're losing 28, 27, 24. Come on, 23.
Quickly!
Man, we just don't have much left. They're down to 48. 1 or 15, sorry. There's something in the way there. Some people are rallying.
We serve the king!
Loose!
Oh, everybody's on it. Shoot those guys. Finish them. This is all we got left. It's down to 5.
Yes! Come on, lads! For the lady! Victory awaits!
Ah. We got 4 units left.
Moving!
They've got 1 unit left, but it's kicking our asses. Are the Karen rates just going to destroy us? It certainly looks that way right now. We're done, Rigo. We're done. We're going to lose to the Karen rates. We just can't beat them. Interesting. Okay, well, this is episode 1. We'll be back next time, and hopefully we'll do better. Clearly I've got a lot to learn. If we would go rematch, and then, is it going to let us... Is it going to let us auto-fight it? No. Okay. Well, we'll end this one here. We'll be back next time, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you next time. Cheers.